Today we are going to talk about the power of consistency. Consistency is the name of the game. It is the key to engagement with your audience online and the part where you're going to build your brand successfully and build your business online. Hey everybody, I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it. And Consistency. What is it? Well, consistency means that you are going to consistently show up online with your content, with your messaging. You're going to make an impact. You're going to build your brand and you're going to connect with your customer. Because remember, the name of the game for business owners for being online, social media, whatever, is revenue and sales. You're creating content for that ideal. You're putting your messaging online. You're doing everything you need to do online because that's where everybody is. That's where the attention is. So you need to build up your content online consistently. So we're going to talk about some of those things that you need to do. Okay, so let me look at my notes. So, we talk about the power of consistency, and it's a part of your content marketing strategy. So, you can make the content. Yes, we've talked about that. I have several videos where I've talked about creating content, your content strategy. Lately, we've been talking about branding and branding strategy. I'll put links uh, to that information in the box below, in the description box. They'll be there, so you'll be able to look at those videos. But that's only a part of it. The other part of it is that you have to put these plans into action. And there's a lot of information online. You can go to Google and Google marketing, content marketing, branding, and you'll get a lot of information, a lot of different opinions. But it's really very simple, and that's what I try to do here, is to put it into simple terms that you'll be able to make that content, get your messaging across, reach your audience, get that engagement, but you have to do it consistently. So I brought up the example of, TV shows, network TV shows. Remember those days when they had must see TV? And I call it appointment TV, that you knew a certain show was going to be on at a certain time of the day, say Thursday at 8 p.m. on NBC. You knew what was going to be on there, you knew the lineup of the shows. That was because of scheduling, which is a part of consistency, but also that the network let you know that this show is going to be on. They didn't go, well, we'll let the audience guess. No, there's ads the whole week. There were ads in TV Guide. Remember TV Guide? So you had guidelines to help you go and remember that at Thursday at 8 p.m. on NBC you want to watch this show or whatever network it was. But they let you know. So that's called a schedule and lineup. So you have to do that with your content online. Now I know as business owners you're busy, things aren't going, something can happen, you might not be able to do it, but you need to try to be as consistent as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's get rid of that idea that you have to be perfect online. Okay, so let me check and see if we're live, because I've had some issues with what's going on with my YouTube channel, and I'm just going to check real quick if you don't mind. I know. Let me see. And uh just checking. I need some music. I need some interlude music to go, "Hey, is there an interlude there?" So it's not coming up on my phone. I just want to make sure that we're live. And I should have had this queued up before. I apologize for this dead air that's going on. So let me see. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. So there's the double talk. All right, I just want to make sure that we're, that everything is going as it should, because it's online. Some things don't work as usual. I've done this before where I've talked and talked and talked, and it's like it wasn't live. So I do a backup recording. Okay, so um, yeah, so that's the key, because the power of consistency. And where the power lies is in that you are scheduling to be in a certain place at a certain time. So do you agree with that? I'm sorry. I must apologize. Things are popping up everywhere. So if you agree with that, let me know. Just put a comment in saying, "Hey, I agree with that. I see the power of consistency. I see what you're talking about. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense." So we need to go into looking at and using that power to say, "Hey, I need to be in a certain place at a certain time. I need to be there because that's where my people are. That's where things are happening, and I've got to be consistent." So a part of that is scheduling. So we're going to talk a little bit about the scheduling. And hold on, I'm sorry. I apologize again because I didn't have this set up the way. Okay, there we go. All right, so many windows, so many things on the computer to pop up, and you have to check and you have to look. Okay, so the power the power of consistency. Where does that power lie? What power do you get from the consistency? Well, you get the power of building a community where people are going to show up all the time you're there. So if you're posting something online, if you're going live, if you're putting your messaging out, you want to make sure that your messaging is getting across. Okay, so that's the power of consistency. Where this comes from is that I see a lot of complaints. I see a lot of frustration about not being seen, your content not being seen. So I'm telling you that what you have to do is you have to make you can't spend a lot of time in your content. Your content has to be high value. It has to get your message across, but don't spend a lot of time on creating it. One of the tools you can use is Canva. And Canva has a lot of templates. Now I've used Canva since it first started. I can't remember what year it came out. Maybe 2016 or earlier. I have to check the date. But when I first used it, then when it first came out, it was for creating graphics quickly to share on social media and your blog posts. But now I took a look at it again. It's evolved into this content creation mega platform where you can create videos, you can create short form videos, you can do video on your desktop through your webcam, you can schedule this content to your social media platforms all within Canva. And they have calendar features, and I was like, wow, this Canva is really now a social media creation planner tool. And if you have the pro, and it's free, if you have the pro version, you get even more tools. So I took a look at that template section. They have templates for Instagram stories, Instagram reels, YouTube thumbnails, YouTube intros, outros, all kind of things. So when you get a chance, take a look at Canva, Canva, and use that to build up this power of consistency with your branding. Because your business owners, we are content creators, but we're not influencers. Where influencers are spending all of their time creating content that's going to get the engagement. So business owners don't have that luxury of time. So you have to be smart and you have to maximize your time that you do have available to create content. So Canva is one of those tools that's going to let you do that. Also, if you're creating your content somewhere else, I know a lot of people use tools from Adobe, or Apple has such things as Final Cut Pro, and there's also Wave.video. There's a lot of tools where you can create content and video real quickly and save it. So if you do it that way, if you don't want to use Canva, you can always go to Meta Business Suite. Now, Meta Business Suite lets you schedule posts and stories, and I'm hoping reels real soon from the desktop or the mobile app. They have a mobile app, and it's full of uh, information where you can schedule. It even gives you a calendar where you can see those, those national days. Like I think a few days ago was National Donut Day or National this day or that day. Meta has scheduled that into or placed those days into the calendar. So they're giving you a lot of tools where you can see what's coming up, and then you can create your content, on another platform. You can upload it, and it's all in one. So if you're a fan of posting to Facebook and Instagram, but you don't want to go both places, you can use the Meta Business Suite, and you could do it all in one. They even have optimal times for scheduling your posts. So this is a way to make it easy so you can be successful at creating content consistently, because you want to do that because you want to keep, as I gave you that example of network TV with must see TV and it's scheduled and you know where it's coming, and you go and you watch a show and you laugh if it's a comedy or if it's a drama, whatever it is, you're satisfied by looking at that content. So you want to take a page from the notebook of network TV, ABC, NBC, whatever network that you're a fan of. Look at how they do their content. Everything is scheduled, everything is promoted ahead of time, and it's consistent. You know when it's going to be there. You know when it's going to be there. And if there's a schedule change, they also let you know there's going to be a schedule change. So that's what I'm thinking about, the power of consistency. Once you're in a spot and you're there all the time, and your audience can find you and they know where to find you, it takes a lot of the guesswork out of, well, where are they? Are they going to do a live today? Are they going to do a post today? Are they going to do a reels today? So you see how that works? That builds up that success for your content strategy so you can build your brand online. We've talked about branding. So I've got a couple of videos on branding. Look in the description box below and it'll be there, and you'll have links to where you can watch those videos and get even more information. So I want to talk a little bit about the branding part of it. So I had a few notes. I take a lot of notes. So this consistency plan that I'm talking about, it ties into brand consistency. So you want to use this to grow your social media following. You want to grow your brand online. You want to give your followers a reason to come back to your page, to your channel, to your profile, where you're giving out consistent information that can help them, messaging that can help them, things that can help them. So that's what you're doing. So it's really important. It's really important to do this because you're trying to attract and retain followers. So, one other example is say if you're a restaurant owner and you have daily lunch specials or dinner specials. So you want to put that information up consistently. So for a lunch special, you might want to put it up before lunch. You don't want to put it up at lunch. But then that is an option. You could do it before and at lunch, because you never know when someone is going to come across your page. So that's one idea for if you're a restaurant owner. You want to put things consistently about, this is a daily special. This is a daily lunch special. Well, we're having a special thing for dinner. So those are the kind of things that you want to put up and have those messagings where it's going to attract the people that are coming to your page. Okay, so you want to give them a reason to come back and check and see what's going on, but you're consistent at a certain date and a certain time. So you want to do that because it's also going to fix the algorithms. So everybody always talking about the algorithms. The algorithm is just the way that the social media platform plans out the content, because they can't push content out all at once. They have to dole it out and plan it out to where it's not overwhelming the users, and then they don't want to use the app or come back to the social media platform. So that's another thing why, if you're consistent, the algorithm is going to pick it up and say, hey, this person is consistently making content, and we want to reward that, because more content means More users, they stay on the platform and the app, and that makes Facebook, that makes not Facebook, but Meta. It makes Meta happy, that makes TikTok happy because they want to keep users using the app so they can serve ads. This is how they make business. This is how they make revenue. So this is how the apps make revenue is by having users on. The more time they spend on the app, the more opportunity they have to serve ads. And guess who's buying ads? The business owners. So this is how they're making revenue by serving up ads. So they want to make sure that the user is spending as much time as they can on the social media platform. Okay. So I mean, this is what's involved with consistent communication, your messaging. These are all of the things that you're doing with your social media strategy because you want to grow your business online. So you want to have consistency, you want to have your messaging, you want to attract more people, and you want to give your audience the things that they need to solve the problems in their lives or to give them some inspiration or to educate them or to just uplift. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people are on social media. Some of them, can be a happy reason and some can be, well, a sad reason. But it's all about information and messaging. But you have to be consistent with that in order to build an audience to build your brand. Okay? So let's think about that. And as I said, if you like, technical difficulties. So if you like that messaging, if you like what we had to talk about today, please think about subscribing, liking the video, and looking at other videos on this channel where we talk about digital marketing strategy. We talk about branding. We're going to talk about email marketing soon. There'll be some videos on that. Some SEO information is there also. So everything that's in digital marketing world, I like to call it. So it's social media marketing, email marketing, SEO, branding, even talk about your website and blog posts. All of that information is available on this channel. And I thank you for joining me today. And I will see you